see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Jayhawks will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Panthers offense will have the first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target. But
Alabama.
Just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes.
What are they discussing out there?
Drops, and it's just part of the game.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass.
That's how you tight end.
Now it's fourth down. FIU will line up to punt. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense will have its first possession of the game. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Breaks into the open. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
And the Panthers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking for the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Not
man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the third down pass is incomplete.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
The Panthers will try to move the sticks on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. Extending the play. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
And it's picked off at the goal line.
How does that happen? How does that happen?
The 40. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
It's like they planned all that to happen. It's like they absolutely planned that to happen.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive
They
from the
scripted that
25.
entire run.
Leaves it with the back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type of back. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They're going to run it. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The give out of the gun. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. It'll be third and long. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. They're setting up the screen. At the 45 on his way. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. It's dropped. And
oh my gosh.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. The sure hands. It's Jefferson. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll work his way down to the 28. FIU set up with another first down. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. He's got the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Wants to throw on first down. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds his man. It's Stone. Still on his feet at the 45. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll pull it down. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Scanning the field, it's Jenkins. Spits it out to the back. Caught. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
Hey, nice job by the QB. It's third down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
And the Panthers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum, not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for the losses. You see so much stunting in college football just up front with the defensive line, because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Never a doubt. That'll bring it. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. The running back has it. He's in open space downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Line gets set. First down. Might as well give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. it's Jenkins. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
FIU mounting a threat in the red zone. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football instead. They throw it, catch him off guard, and now they've got 1st and goal.
He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown! The Panthers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Panthers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Gives it on the option. Powers through the defender. They knock him down at the 40. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. A shot toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in, it's Stone. Turning it on! Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Rides the back on the option, the give. FIU pushing tempo. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
Incomplete! This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. They'll give it to the back. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
Young team.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too it is time as we open the 4th.
But I don't know both my receivers sucking.
Hey, yo!
Starts with a 2nd down play. Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
Get that. Yeah.
The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback and disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive, do something a little bit different.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
All down,
Here, let me just take that ball. Hey, Six, that was your opportunity. You had that outside to go. You need some speed on it, bro. That's why I fixed it to you.
You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
Come on, let me get it.
Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be.
Why are we missing so many passes, bro? They just purposely missing. Making it missing play.
Trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And under critical
one
third
hard,
down
bro.
here in the
This
fourth
Jenkins
quarter,
hard.
surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Gives it on the option. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The Panthers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Makes the catch, and he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. Here we go. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Tight end finds a soft spot, and he won't be able to push his way in. He's stopped at the 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Pressure coming. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field.
They really don't want me to do it. That's just so unfortunate.
So they see the potential tying score wiped out by the penalty, and now time is starting to be against them.
I'm sure they're going to score.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker
defense.
to save them.
Come on, defense. Give me back the ball. Hey. Let's get him out of here.
If you're the defensive coordinator, no time to worry about bust. You have to sell out to get the ball back.
Let's hit him. Let's hit him.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw.
Yeah.
Unloads it
What are you doing?
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Finds a little bit of room. Picks up 4 out to the 13. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth.
See, they're purposely sabotaging you, bro. They purposely did that, bro. That pass should have been straight on. I don't get why does EA have to do that.
Last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount.
Y'all ain't got to do that, bro.
Setting up the screen, and that did not
that shit was a completed pass. And y'all just literally just said, no, we're gonna make get that shit intercepted.
They were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Wants to throw. It's Jenkins. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Gonna let it fly.
And
that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Burke. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those 1st downs. Get those big chunks.
He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, FIU. And they've moved out front here in the 4th. They'll start this drive at their own 48.
Yo.
Rides to back and leaves it. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
Well, obviously, this game has not been the best statistically of this guy's career so far, but the important thing is you win. And to do that, they need him to play really well here in the 4th quarter. They're going to keep giving him the football with the lead in this juncture, and this is where he needs to have his best runs of the game.
That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Panthers just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Oh, what a cut! He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, trying to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown, it is a dagger in this game.
Captain J House, cut.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice.
Well, you played out your mind. They really tried to get you, bro. If that pass was perfection. The back tip-tippy, 2 toes down, got the touchdown, in their face. I love it. I love it. That's what I'm talking about, Playboy. That's what I'm talking about, man. Level up, coach. That's what I'm talking about. Great plan to attack, Bobby. Appreciate you. You out here doing work for FIU, I can tell you that. We weren't supposed to win that game. They was definitely trying to sabotage us the whole time. Don't be surprised if it happens this next game. Don't be surprised. We got a good game coming up next. We got another good game coming up. We won last year, but they're looking for revenge. They are looking for revenge. So be ready. This is a big game, fellas. I definitely need to get some more safeties that I can. See, I'm not taking over defense, so I really don't care. Honestly, don't care what they get on defense, but after a game like yesterday, like I just played, you need a good defense because they held them boys down. And I got great cornerbacks that I recruited last year, so I know they're doing their work. I know they're doing their work. One time I will play as a defense, but right now, I'm not in the mood. It's not the time. And I'm only going for top people that got me in the top 5. If I'm not in your top 5 right now, I don't want to get you. Because there's so many players right now. I want to recruit. My last team I've had, I didn't do good in recruiting because I was going after people that were so far down on the list. And I was just trying to get them because they were so high octane. Although it granted me a championship, it just, I was constantly with like maybe 65 players. I don't think we ever hit like more than 72. And like 72 is my first year. I started losing players and never really gained them back. So I've just learned to just stick with the team, stick with the guys that are in your top 5. Because if you don't, you're going to lose out all the time. All the time, all the time, all the time. Just prepping for my coaching debut. Just prepping. Make sure they just gave me a recruiter, like I think this season. So let's get it done. This is a big game right here, fam. We've gotten better. We've actually gotten better than them, though. So we'll see what happens this game. EA always finds a way to pull some rabbits out their sleeve. Let's switch up the unis. Let's get it popping. That Shula Bowl. Don Shula. Shout out to the Shulas.
What a matchup we have for you. Part of what makes this the best sport in the world. A rivalry game. A time where no matter what the record or the season outlook, a win in this one solves all problems and gets you those valuable bragging rights. Welcome to spectacular Boca Raton, Florida, Flagler Credit Union Stadium, home to the Florida Atlantic Owls. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So FIU's offense will have the ball first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Makes the grab. It's Jefferson. At the 45 on his way. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You want to settle everybody in on the road. You want to take the nerves away. Run the football. Really, really good job. The offensive line, they're physical and nasty. They're not nervous. They're not worried about this crowd getting loud. They just want to hit you right in the mouth, and they started the game off with some good physicality.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
The offense changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Jenkins. Here's a heat. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz. Get to him. Try to speed up the processor just a little bit. Force the scramble. No damage done. Nice job by this defense making them think really quickly and make a decision.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is
picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. So the opening drive of the game, and you spin it up. That's not the way to get things started.
Coaches are always... about not committing penalties.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The give on the option. There he goes. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Here's the pressure. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. FIU will line up to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That thing was down for a... FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going to run it. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play.
Just a really nice job defensively, too, not giving up on the play, right? You didn't sack him initially, but guys were still in hot pursuit and chasing. And this front seven defensively, they've got a lot of speed and athleticism, and they're able to stay on the quarterback's heels and force him out of bounds for a loss.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. Got a man. It's Jefferson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation. And now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play something.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Fires left. Wide open downfield. There he goes. Touchdown, Panthers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Looking for a man, it's Jenkins. He'll off one deep down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Panthers!
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play?
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Jenkins. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
And the ball will... Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Running back searching for a hole. Finds just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12. And And the Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. The run from the shotgun. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Crosses the 35. At midfield, he's got room. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
A little release to the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it on the run. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. Go straight ahead. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, if this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have a nose for the end zone. Of course, he scored it.
Touchdown, Florida International. And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half. If you're able to move the ball. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
Not at all. Great job by the defense getting the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
To the air, it's Jenkins. Grab near the marker, it's Stone. Oh, look out on the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, FIU. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Stone. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose on the right. Touchdown, Panthers. He got a step and just dusted the field. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. FIU will line up to punt. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout. And you know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their
great win, great throws, great receiver play. That's what I'm talking about. Keon, you played out your mind, boy. Right, just in the flow type of passes, leading your receivers, and they did the rest. I love it. I love it, man. I love it.
They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual
Let's get back to the MIA.
this game by the winning team too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry.
All right, fam, we're gonna see y'all.
So much. This was a
check
fun
y'all.
one to
It was fun. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Let's see what we got next week. I think I did all the recruiting. All right, we're good. I think I'm on a 5-week. Maybe not. But I'm done for tonight on the NCAA. Look at that. Everybody reached the first. We out here looking good, fellas. I appreciate y'all. We could be some championship contenders. Maybe not for the playoffs, because you know how they're going to look at us, but definitely win our championship. Our conference. I look forward. Look at the boy getting player of the week. That's what I'm talking about, sir. And look where we playing. Good old V-Tech. What's the season stats looking like, bro? I know they didn't QB out. 4 interceptions, 10 touchdowns. Let me see what this other QB looking like real quick. It's playing time on this year. Oh, pro potential. Oh, you a freshman? You all right? Dang, all these minutes, bro. Let's not need to keep all three active. I need more. No, no time. They've both been in. And they even got good yardages. Okay. Well, we may need to sit him.